Notice that the moving man started at the 10-meter position right over here and moved towards a negative 2-meter position in a time of 2 seconds. When we draw our motion maps to represent this type of motion, we always start off with a position line, like this blue line here. We put an X there to mark that it's the position line. All of our motion maps will start with one of these position lines, and they always start at the reference point, or 0 meters, and always point in the positive direction, which in this case is to the right. Our first vector that we'll draw is the very first velocity vector. So here's this black vector. It started from his initial position over here at 10 meters, and it points to the left because that's the direction he was going in, and it represents 1 second. So he went from the 10-meter mark to the 4-meter mark in 1 second. So each velocity vector represents a certain amount of time. In this case, 1 second. This is the second velocity vector that shows the man still moving 6 meters per second during the second of his motion. So during this time, he went from the 4-meter mark to the negative 2-meter mark, all the while going 6 meters per second. If we want to say at the end of his movement that he remains at rest at his final position for 3 seconds, we would use dots to show that. So each of these dots represent him just standing there for a total of 3 seconds. So to review his movement, he went 6 meters per second during this first second right here. Then during his second, he was still moving 6 meters per second to the left. And the third second, he stayed at that position at negative 2 meters. At the third second, at the fourth second, and at the fifth second, he stayed at the same spot. So one of the things you should notice is that we always draw any motion that overlaps above the previous motion.